What you see here is an Emerson Casablanca Classic Premium. 4 blades, 52 inches, Chesterfield Brown finish. When thinking of an Emerson Premium, the first thing that may come to your mind is a newer version of the Emerson Premium, particularly that of the 2000s. That, in my experience, is the most common version of the Emerson Premium to be found, possibly because it's more recent, but also because it was fairly common at the time. It was essentially Emerson's answer to the Casablanca Panama. This model, however, is much older. It is the earliest version of the Premium and was on the market at the same time as the Emerson Universal, otherwise known as the heat fan. This model was sold in both plain and ornate varieties. The ornate ones might have a different model name, I'm not too sure, but I know the ones with the plain face plates were called Premium. Also, there are some versions of this model that come with a blade badge that's sort of shaped like that, but then others do not. They just have no blade badge, just with little washers behind the screws to help hold them in place. There's the pull chain fob, just a little wood ball. And okay, camera wants to focus on the Four Seasons instead, but you still get the picture. And the top. And there's the canopy, which does have a hole cut out of it for a swag cord or a Romex of some kind. And it does use the rather awkward Emerson canopy that requires a junction box to go up. However, the mounting on this one's a little bit unique. It uses the same style of mounting bracket as most of the plastic designers with the slide-up canopies. And the mounting bracket has 2 threaded holes in it that line up with the canopy screw holes, so I was able to put it up like that. A little hard for me to describe in words, but if it works, it works. Overall, this fan is really beautiful. I like it a lot. Now we'll go ahead and turn it on, starting with low. It does not have a lavalier pull chain, just a regular style pull chain switch. I acquired this fan from Nolan Ferguson at Fanimation in the summer of 2024. And he has another one of these, which I believe is identical. As he originally got these as a pair, if I recall correctly. Stirs a pretty good breeze on low, despite perhaps aiming more towards aesthetics than functionality. Still works rather nicely. Okay, we'll go up to medium. Quite a jump in speed between low and medium. Fairly common for fans of the time. Or some at least. Has a little bit of wobble. And there's a little bit of rattling from the switch housing as the nylon bushing is broken apart. But thankfully it's not that noticeable. And we'll take a tie. Not too crazy about the shape of the motor housing, especially from this side view. But aside from that, it's a pretty nice looking fan. It just has some angles that are more flattering than others, in my opinion, that's all. Blowing really good air. Tis a beaut. Turn it off. And there you have it, a Chesterfield Brown Emerson Casablanca Classic Premium.